Hi Karthik, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
So Karthik, let's start with understanding what's your company about. What is it into?
Sure. So we are an HR tech company. We kind of help redefine the HR now. So we have a bunch of products on the sourcing side, so pre-hire, and then a bunch of stuff on the post-hire side as well. So Trivia is one of the post-hire products.
Is Trivia the product that you're showcasing at NASDAQ 2020?
Yes, we are showcasing Trivia.
Tell us about it. How does that help companies, or what does it do for companies who are looking for HR support?
Sure. So Trivia is an employee engagement software. So it works on top of Microsoft Teams, Google Chat, and Slack. Right? It's been less than 5 months since we have launched, and it has already reached 3,000 companies across the world. Right? Around 90,000 people have played it across the world as well. So companies like Quora, NBA, some universities, Myntra, Vedantu, and whatnot use it, and it kind of helps kind of bring people back together. So it kind of Slack and Microsoft Teams is like the new headquarters. So it's recreating the office culture, recreating the office banter, recreating the office water cooler conversations, chai time, all of that inside. And then the bot kind of helps facilitate all of those conversations, kind of build better relationships with each other.
Did the idea come about during this COVID lockdown because there was no connection between employees because they could not go in, teams could work with each other in physical space?
Yes, you're 100% right. So, we were doing Zoom chai calls. Initially, we are, around 120 people. So we started doing that every day at 5:30. We did that for around 2 weeks, and then people started getting bored, right? Like Zoom is not a great platform. Everyone talks over each other, and then you can't really have, fun. You play Pictionary and a bunch of other games, and it gets boring, right? So then we're like, how do we make it better? How do we make it more interesting? And then we thought that Slack is where everyone is already there. We don't have to have another application. We don't need another website. So can we build something engaging inside it? And we started building in April, and we beta tested with our own company first, and then we put it out, and then Slack featured us. And guess what? A lot of people thought the same as us, and then they are all loving the app now.
For people who have not used your new platform,
Yeah.
uh, take us through a journey as to so that people understand, build a mental picture of what does it do.
Sure. So there are multiple formats. The first one being trivia itself. So you kind of say slash trivia start. It tells you how many questions, what is the time limit for each question, and what are the categories, right? So you can say TV shows, you can say celebrities, you can say countries, you can say history. You select any of these categories. We have a question bank of around 30,000 questions, and then it starts, it kind of notifies everyone else that I am starting a quiz, right? Gives 30 seconds for people to prepare, and shows you the first question is who is the current president of India, right? Gives you four options. You select one of them, and it shows everyone else that okay, Karthik is participating, Bhash is participating. So it kind of creates a social gamification aspect as well, that people around you are participating, so you will also be inclined to participate. And goes through these 10 questions. At the end of the 10 questions, it gives you a leaderboard as well. Quizzes are all about leaderboard, right? You want to be on the top, right? So kind of creates that atmosphere as well. And then there is another format, word search, right? Where word search, anagrams, gotcha, and whatnot. So anagrams is we give you a word, you have to find the anagram of it, right? Then there is a this or that format where the entire goal is to kind of guess what your friends and peers think of, right? There's no right answer, right? It's like do you think do you think there'll be an apocalypse in 50 years, right? So again, no right answer, but you just have to guess what your friends and peers think like, right? And if you are with the majority, you go to the next round. So stuff like that. So it's a very engaging, very fun kind of formats. There's one more which is unpopular opinion polls. So things like, is pineapple a good pizza topping, right? So again, no right answer. I may think yes, you may think no, and but it's just kind of a good conversation starter, right? We put it out, people kind of vote, and then people kind of pull each other's legs and talk about it and stuff like that. Kind of creates that office banter and conversations inside Slack.
This is basically people get to engage them within their own ecosystem.
Yes.
not
Yes.
on site. So it's, in my office, my 10 employees can do that sitting at home when they're working from work from home.
Correct. Correct. It's for companies, it's for companies for their employees inside their platforms. They don't have to install something else. They don't have to go to another website. It's all inside them. It has leaderboards. HRs could, come and schedule, say every, Friday run this at 5 p.m. Right? They could do fun stuff like that. They get time prizes and stuff like that.
You see that becoming equivalent of KBC on virtual platform.
Yeah, as in that's a goal. KBC is more across companies, so I think we would want to be, for most aspects, want to be limited to a company because every company has a unique culture, right? So one of our clients actually introduces new hires through this, right? So what they do is create 10 questions on that person. Guess the favorite food of this person, right? Is it butter naan versus is it chicken versus paneer pasanda, right? And then no one knows this person, right? He or she just joined today, right? So you just kind of guess, right? So it's a fun way to know that person instead of kind of reading a one-page intro, which no one ends up reading, right? So there's lots of interesting use cases. Some companies have even done like your posh compliance quizzes on this, right? So you go through a presentation of 15 minutes, and then you want to kind of see if everyone has read, if everyone has kind of absorbed the material. You run this. Again, there's no prize for winning. It's just making sure that you've understood, right? So there's lots of interesting use cases. So I think we want to be limited to the companies for their own employees, and there's a lot of scope there, right? COVID has just changed the entire way we work. They will, remote work will be there in some fashion or the other, right? Companies may go back to the office, but still may not be 100%, maybe 90%, maybe 80%, right? So I think these kind of employee engagement tools are only going to be required more.
Coming to the costing of it, how do you charge? Is it a subscription model? Is it one-time fee? How does it work?
Sure. So we are a subscription model. There's a free plan as well, which most companies start with, and then they slowly kind of upgrade to the next plans. So there is a standard plan, and then there is a pro plan. So the plans basically kind of dictate the number of quizzes and the formats you can play. And in the pro plan, you actually have custom quizzes as well, which is where you kind of introduce your new hires to quizzes on Posh and whatnot, right? And then for enterprise, we have different SLAs and whatnot and customizations as well.
What does it mean to your company to be part of NASDAQ?
Yeah, it's super exciting. We have been a NASCOM member for almost 2 years at this point. We love all the material. We've attended some of the in-person conferences as well. Have kind of seen some value. So super excited to be here. Hoping to kind of build new relationships and understand and really learn the HR market. That is all about it, right? The more customers, the more companies we can talk to, the more better we understand, and the better products we can build.
MyServe TV is a platform for startups like yours and for MSMEs. And our sole aim is to showcase stories that are not known outside. What is your understanding? How do you look at this platform?
Yeah, makes sense. I've not really used much, but I think it's a great platform for kind of young upcoming companies to showcase their products and solutions and kind of reach a larger audience, right? Like one of the last HR conferences we met, an HR of like a multi-billion-dollar company, right? That only happens in a conference or like a showcasing platform like this, right? Otherwise, you reach out to them on LinkedIn or Twitter or send an email and just goes into some inbox, right? But on these kind of platforms you kind of get that face to face or in person or even like a virtual connect with that person, right? So that you kind of get that edge. So that's, I think, this is a very good way for to showcase and get some more feedback and kind of build a brand.
Thank you, Karthik. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to hosting you again on some of our shows.